Let's work with numbers in JavaScript. So far, this is nothing much new. This is my normal HTML document, head section, body section. Here we talked about this last time. This is how I'm going to get output. A paragraph ID out, end of paragraph. It's going to go in between here and this line of code, document.getElementById out. I know it seems really weird. Inner HTML equals the value of z is, and then z, and we know what this plus does. It sticks them together. It concatenates them. So when I run this, it should tell me the value of z. Let's figure out what the value of z is. So here, in between my script and end script tag, I have my JavaScript. I've made a variable. I've declared a variable x, and it equals 4. Declaring a variable and initializing a variable, giving it initial value, can be done on one line. And as I think I talked about this last time, you could do it on 2 lines as well. Lines end with semicolons, that's fine too. Either way, whatever you like to do. So I have a variable x that's equals to 4, y is equal to 3, z, I did not assign a value, and in fact down here I said z equals x plus y, and in programming, and you probably know this, the right side of the program, or the right side of the equal sign, gets executed first. So what happens is it performs this operation, x plus y, which in this case is 7, and it assigns that value to z. So z gets assigned 7. Not too bad. And then it writes it out, and if I run this thing, hey, the value of z is 7. It actually worked. Sometimes students make the mistake of putting their numbers in quotes because, if these were letters, you certainly have to put them in quotes, or would think it was a variable. I think we talked about that last time too. Variables are not in quotes, but if you want letters printed out literally, sometimes those are called strings. Letters literally, you put them in quotes. Any guesses as to what would happen now? I put my 3 and 4 in quotes. Yeah. It treated them like characters. It just stuck the 4 and the 3 together because this plus operation is how you stick words together. Yeah. Now, it's only one important thing to point out. It's only getting confused. JavaScript thinks, hey, these are words because plus also concatenates, also sticks words together. But if I had another operation here, that would work just fine. Actually, 4 times 3 should be 12. And indeed, it is. There's no confusion there. However, please don't put numbers in quotes. Yeah. All right, so hang in there. I'm just going to talk about one more thing. In this example, I'm prompting the user to enter 2 numbers, right? You remember how this works, of course. I have a variable x. I'm prompting the user, hey, enter a number. They type a number in, and then I'm prompting them for a second number. This you've already seen. This time I'm doing it on one line. I'm declaring a variable z, and it is the sum of x plus y. And then I'm going to print it out. Any guesses? Well, I haven't entered any numbers yet. Of course you can't guess. So I'm going to enter the number 2 and 3 and 23. How did that happen? Well, you probably know why it happened because JavaScript thought that 2 and 3 were strings. It thought they were characters, and it concatenated them together. Well, the way you can avoid this, the way you can tell JavaScript, hey, I want this to be treated like a number, is to type the word number. Actually, how are you going to remember that? That's pretty convenient. Around your prompt statement. So I put there's an extra set of parentheses. That's not trivial. You must put a second set of parentheses there. You're actually running a function, more about that later, that's converting this thing that's saying, hey, treat this thing like a number. So if I run it again, let's do it again, and I'll enter my 2 and 3. Yeah, the sum is 5. So if you want your input from a prompt to be treated like a number, write number around it. Now, if you don't want it to be treated like a number, don't put number. Sometimes I'll see students put number around everything, and it's like, no, if you're not expecting a number, don't put number. All right, that's enough for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and good luck on the project.